Hi, friends. I would like to share with you a practice that will help you to live a happy, fulfilling, and balanced life. This is called a practice of 3 lives. Pretty much what you do is you write down 3 alternative lives that you would live if you didn't have this life of yours right now. Because obviously this life is the most wonderful of them all. But if you had a choice, what other 3 alternative lives would you pick? So for example, for me, if I didn't have this life right now that I live, being a wife and a mother, a healer, a leader, then I would pick other 3 lives. The first one, I would be a world traveler. I would be just traveling the world, staying in a 5-star hotels, being single, sipping on a champagne and caviar, and seeing just the beauty and magnificence of the world. The second life I would pick, actually being a mom and a wife, and I would have like 5 or more kids, driving some large vehicles, having a big home, and just being really with my kids and going to different practices and ballet and soccer and all of that fun stuff that comes with a big family. My third option, my third life that I would live would be just meditating and probably living somewhere in ashram in India. My entire life will be spent in a connection with the divine, in being in oneness with the divine, in being in a meditative space and just doing a lot of good in the world and contributing in beautiful, great ways. Some other examples of alternative lives that kind of fun and shocking that I heard. One of my teachers, she said, one of your lives would be a stripper. She's like, I'll be just with the girls smoking and drinking, and she's just so successful and so amazing and so wonderful. And what it interpreted to her is that she would be in the presence of a lot of women and she will be hanging out with them and spending time with them. One of my clients, as a father and a husband, he said that one of his life would be a gangster. And he said, I probably wouldn't sell drugs, but I would fly a private jet and I'll have a lot of money and I'll be just rolling in all of this gold and it will be a gangster life. That's what showed up for him. The point is to write out the 3 lives that you would have chosen if it wasn't for this one. And then to make sure that you bring pieces of those lives into your life right now. Because if you don't, you will feel always like something is missing or you wanted to experience something else. So for example, as I shared my 3 lives, I am so fulfilled as a mother and a wife, living in a beautiful home and doing all the activities. But I also know that I have to take time to myself and go to India or just disconnect and go somewhere on a beach for a few days and meditate full time and be connected to the divinity because that restores my soul and fills me up. I also know that I have to make sure that vacations are on our calendar. And so when you know your 3 alternative lives, you can start implementing parts of them. For example, my client, he just needed to hang out with the boys and do some fun things. That what brought a lot of light and life into him. As for my teacher, I shared with you, she just wanted to spend more time with her girls and that fulfilled her soul. And so at the end of the day, if you incorporate those 3 ideas of alternative lives into the life that you live right now, you will be truly fulfilled. You will feel like you are balanced. You will feel like you are whole. You will feel very happy. So go ahead and do this practice and share with me what would be your 3 alternative lives.